I'm going to demonstrate the operations of decimals using base 10 blocks today. Base 10 blocks look like these. They use them to help children realize what place value is and how to regroup when doing adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. This is a flat, this is a rod, and this is a unit. When dealing with whole numbers, this is the hundredths, tens, and ones. With decimals, it's going to be a little bit different because initially you get to figure out your one. So I'll start out with addition. With addition, I'm going to add 2.44 plus 1.06. So for my ones, I'm going to use a flat. So we're going to have 2 flats, and then the decimal is going to be 4, 4. And then I'm going to add 1 point, so no rods, and 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. And then you just group them together. So 6 plus 4 is obviously 10. So we're going to take these and we're going to replace it for a rod to show regrouping. So we're going to get rid of those and we're going to add it to the rod. So we have 5 rods, and then 1 plus 2 is 3. So it's 3.5 is our answer. Pretty simple. So now I will demonstrate subtraction. I will subtract 2.35. I'm going to use the flat as my 1. 2, 3, and 5. Now with subtraction, you don't have to put both numbers out. You can just simply subtract. So I'm going to subtract 0.12. So I'm going to take away the 2 and then a 1. And you're left with 2.23. Right? All right. Now I'll move on to multiplication. Multiplication is a little bit different. They set it up in what's called an area model. What you do is you're going to build the two numbers and you're basically going to build on the inside of it. So I'll multiply 1.3 times 2.2. Now this time I'm going to use a rod as my 1. And you'll see why. So I'm going to build up. So it's 1.3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then 2.2 I'm going to build down. So 1, 2.2. And essentially you're just going to go, you're going to kind of show how FOIL works. So 10 times 10 is going to equal a flat, 100. Same thing here. 10 times 10 is going to equal another flat. Okay, and then you have your units down here. So 1 times 10 is going to give you a rod. And then you have one more. So 1 times 10 is going to give you another. Now we move on. 10 times 1 is going to give you a rod. Same thing here. And here. Now I move down, so 10 times 1 again. There. And there. And that. So you're doing 10 times 1, 10 times 1, 10 times 1. Now we're down to the units down here. And what you're going to do is 1 times 1 is going to give you 1. Then 1 times 1, 1 times 1, and down here to the left, 1 times 1, 1 times 1, and 1 times 1. Okay, and then you are going to take away your actual problem because you're not adding those into what you just created. And then you're going to regroup. So let's start with the units. So we have 2, 4, 6 units. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rods. And 2 flats. So your answer is going to be 2.86. Now you always want to do the traditional algorithm just to make sure that what you're doing is correct. Now I will move on to addition, or division, sorry. Division is kind of like multiplication, but you're going to kind of do the area backwards. You're going to, we have one part, so 2.52 divided by 1.2. Essentially, you're trying to find what can be multiplied to 1.2 that will equal the 2.52. So again, let's start, we'll take our 1.2. 1 is 0.2. And then you're going to take your 2.52 and build it. So you've got 1, so obviously you can't put another flat over here, so you're going to have to put it down. You got 2, now 5, 2. So now you grab 5 rods, and you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and obviously this one's going to have to go down here. There's nowhere else you can put it over here. Okay, so now you have your 2.5 and then your 2 units, which obviously are going to have to go down here. 1 and 2. So basically now you just have to fill in this side. So what you're going to do is just, well, 10 times 10 is going to give you that. And 10 times 10 is going to give you that. And then 1 times 10 is going to give you that. So now you just push all this away, and your answer is going to be 2.1. Again, you always want to check your algorithm to make sure that your work is correct, but that is how you can demonstrate decimal operations using base 10 blocks. So, thanks for watching. Bye.